The city never truly slept. Neon signs bled into wet pavement. The rain had been falling since sundown. Somewhere between the jazz bars and the ramen stalls, someone was living a lie. Yuki Mori was beautiful, the way sharp things are. Dangerous without meaning to be. Tonight, she's sitting with Ryo Kasai like he was the only person in the world. He never talked about his past. She never asked. She mistook the mystery for substance. Most people do. 2 blocks behind them walked Kenji Mori, her husband. He had followed her before. Each time, he turned back. Tonight was different. Some intelligence below language told him if he turned back now, it would be the last choice he ever made. By midnight, the city had pulled its noise inward. Ryo led Yuki down a narrow service alley, cobblestones, high walls, rain on old brick. They walked 30 meters into the alley before the streetlight above them flickered, then died. She realized something is wrong here.
Shh. You've been holding back for months. Both of us have. Come home with me tonight. No more halfway. I want you completely mine.
The mine word triggered her like grenade. And then the city disappeared. She started to think what she is about to lose for this. The guilt of about to losing the only man who truly loved her, her husband, Kenji Mori.
I don't know how to be without you anymore. So I figured I should probably stop trying.
He'd put the ring on her finger with both hands, carefully, like something irreplaceable. Then he'd held her hand on the table and just looked at it, not at her, at the ring on her hand, as if he still couldn't quite believe it was there. She remembered thinking, this is what safe feels like.
They'd been caught without an umbrella. He took his jacket off and held it over both their heads, even though it barely covered one. She looked at him, jacket raised, rain in his eyes, grinning like an idiot. And something moved in her chest she didn't have a word for. She caught him at the stove one morning, humming, hair still messy from sleep. He turned and saw her and smiled. Not performed, just warm, completely for her. She thought, I want to see that smile every morning for the rest of my life.
She was almost asleep when she felt his arm move, slowly, carefully, so as not to wake her, reaching across the bed until his hand found hers. Just reaching for her in the dark, the way people reach for things they need without having to think about it. She had lain there in the warmth of him and thought, don't lose this. Whatever you do, don't lose this.
Promise me something.
Anything.
I want to grow old with you, till my last breath. I just want to be only yours.
You already are.
She remembered the kiss, especially in her forehead.
Now, ma'am, can we please sleep? Or would you like me to be late to tomorrow's 9 o'clock meeting as well?
And the laugh they share over silly jokes. She remembers everything, and she can't lose it for anything. The city came back, the alley, the dark, his breath on her face. She felt, with a clarity that arrived all at once, like a light switched on in a room she'd forgotten existed, exactly what she was about to lose. Not the marriage, not the house, just him. The man who held a useless jacket over her head in the rain. The man who reached for her hand in his sleep. She had been walking away from that, toward this.
Don't.
You're nervous. That's natural, you just...
I can't do this. I don't want this. I'm going home.
Then she realizes going home is not that easy. She already fell in his trap. Then she sees it, the knife, and realizes it was never about love. She wasn't only about to cheating her husband, she was digging her own grave.
You're sweet, Yuki. Really.
Ryo, what are you... This isn't...
But you've seen too much now. You know my real name, my face without the performance. That's a problem I can't leave unsolved.
Don't run. It'll be faster if you don't. I promise I'm not cruel about it.
She ran. She made it 4 steps. She'd get caught and scream like her last day of life. A single figure dropped from the fire escape above, 15 feet straight down. He looked terrible. He looked absolutely immovable.
Step away from her.
Then she sees him. It's her husband Kenji, the only man who really loves her.
The husband. I wondered if there'd be one. How loyal. How completely tragic. Last warning.
He was talking like he is ready to die for her.
You're bleeding already. You ran here. You're not a fighter. Let's not waste each other's time.
Ryo Kasai start beating Kenji like he is nothing, just a punching bag. Finally, Kenji's hands start bleeding, and that's the worst part.
Stay down.
No.
Ryo Kasai realizes something is wrong with Kenji. Ryo fought the way professionals fight. No wasted motion, no emotion, nothing personal. Kenji was slower. He knew it. He didn't try to match speed. He read. And then something happened in Kenji. What makes Ryo realize Kenji wasn't getting hit, or Kenji wasn't slow. He was just absorbing. And that gave Yuki shock too. The man had dropped to one knee, blood dripping from his arm onto the wet cobblestones. He looked finished. He looked like a man who had nothing left, but his breathing, it was doing something wrong. It was slowing on purpose. No history book records the Murakumo. Not one. The school had been founded 400 years ago by a man named Seijiro, a minor samurai who had survived 3 wars by understanding one thing more completely than anyone else of his era.
Force is not about surface. Force is about center.
I will teach you one thing only. Do not use it, not ever. Not unless there is no other choice, and someone is going to die if you don't.
It moved through bloodlines and oaths for 4 centuries, the circle shrinking with every generation. Kenji had been 20 years old when his grandfather placed it in his hands. He had never used it until tonight. He moved, not away, but forward, a half step inside the blade's arc, inside the reach. In the dead space where the weapon meant nothing, the sound it made was wrong. Not a crack, not a thud, something lower, a concussive resonance that seemed to come from inside the alley walls, like a tuning fork struck against the exact right surface. His legs stopped working. He folded at the knees, then at the waist, slowly at first, then all at once, like a controlled demolition. The alley was silent. The rain fell. The pain was arriving now that the body had permission for it. He took inventory of it quietly, one thing at a time. Kenji is tired now, leaning against the wall. It feels like even after winning the fight, he loses everything.
Kenji!
Don't.
He is trying so hard, ignoring the fact, the love he feels for her. Then he stands up and starts calling for cleaning up the mess named Ryo.
I'll call it in anonymously. They'll find him. They'll know who he is. There's probably a file.
Yuki sees it all. Ryo lies motionless in the road, while Kenji walks away. In that moment, she feels as though she is losing her husband forever. But she refuses to let that happen.
Please.
And Kenji stops, not because he has to, but because he wants to. Because his love has always been there.
You lied to me. For months. While I was sitting at home making excuses for you in my head.
While I was convincing myself it was my fault. That I was the problem. That I wasn't enough. I knew. Some part of me knew the whole time. And I still...
You still came.
Yes.
Why?
Because you're still my wife. I can't just turn that off. I don't know how.
Then Yuki moves toward Kenji, as if he is the only thing left to hold on to in the world.
Please don't leave me. I was fool. I love you. I can't live without you, Kenji. I realize when he say to be completely his.
He stood there in the rain and the dark and the quiet, with his wife's arms around him, and 4 years of love and hurt and lies, and tonight, all pressing in at once. And he let himself feel it, all of it, without deciding anything.
And when he catch me and trying to kill me, I was wishing I can see you for last time.
You still love me, Kenji?
And then the curse shatters. Kenji finally realizes that despite all her foolishness, she had never let anyone claim what had always belonged to him.
I love you.
Maybe I do too.
He put his arm around her shoulders, and they walked together toward the end of the alley, toward the light. Not as if everything was all right, just as if they were still walking, still together, still deciding. And for tonight, just for tonight, that was enough. 3 months after that night, a folded newspaper, an inside page, a small headline, Kasai Ryo, arrested, linked to 14 deaths across Asia and Europe. She read it once, set it down.
Good morning, honey. I make coffee for you.
Thank you, Saul. Are you still angry with me?
Life didn't return to the way it was before, but little by little, things began to change, and perhaps trust was healing too. Who knows? They never spoke of it, of Ryo Kasai or of the night they had nearly lost everything. Outside the window, the city remained bright and ordinary, moving forward without a care for what had happened to them. He looked up, the scene held, and just like that, our story might have come to an end. Not a completely happy ending, but not a sad one either. Or maybe it wasn't an ending at all, just the beginning of another story. Who cares?